What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I am back with another video. That's a lot of money you're looking at right there. I thought I would bring a first attempt at sharing how I spend our savings. So I work really hard to track our savings, add to it every paycheck, but I want to share what happens when it's time to spend some of it. So I guess you could call this kind of like a sinking fund savings account that I pulled this money from. Let me count it up and then I'll tell you what I'm spending it on. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. Okay, so it's all 20s because I'm basically splitting this between two big spends. So first up, so that's a total of $700. I'm going to my binder here and I'm going to show you the two categories I'm going to be adding this money to. Did I skip it? No, I didn't. Oh, that's right. I took them out already and put them in the bag. Okay. So first up is beauty. So let's do that one first. So beauty is going to get $200, and that is for baby girl to get her hair done. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, $200. Now it really costs about $150 for her to get braids here, and that's crazy to me. But that is hair included, and we're on an island, so let me stop complaining. And we're gonna add the 25 that was already in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 25. So 225 is now in beauty. There we go. And the rest of this is going towards gifts. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. And so we will see if this all fits in the gifts. It's a little struggle. It's a little struggle. Could be because I'm left-handed. We always struggling on camera. Okay, so I wanted to quickly share more about gift giving because I think it's something that needs more attention. When you are creating your budget and you're doing things like, I'm just speaking from the heart right now. I love to help others when I see others who are in serious need, and I plan for these moments low key without even realizing it. Every time I pick up savings challenges like the 52-week challenge or just anything, every time I put money into our account, even when it's just $100 every 2 weeks, you never know when you will be moved to spend that money. And I think for me, that moment came earlier this week when I realized that a close friend needs it. Like, people are losing their jobs left and right, y'all. People have real bills that aren't stopping, and we are fortunate that that hasn't happened to us yet. And so $500 sounds like a lot, but for someone who literally has no income right now, it's not much. It's not much at all. So my advice to you is find your why, because the minute you start to judge someone for how and when and where they choose to spend their money, like, I just feel like it's a dark road that you go down that you never come out of. You have got to figure out, why do I budget? Why do I save? Why do I give? Why do I donate? Because if not, you're just going to constantly fight with yourself internally as to how and when you should spend your money. And so it's a private transaction that will happen, but I chose to share it on camera because I'm really trying to just watch my money closer, because I am a natural spender. And so, you know, I could have blown $500 on Amazon. Instead, I'm blowing $500 to help someone in need. And that feels so good to be able to do. And I think, you know, we're at a point in the stage of paying off debt where we can afford to do that every once in a while. And that's our why. Our why. And I know it's in me. My dad is a social worker, and he has always been the giving type. For as long as I can remember, he was always that guy that helped out in a crunch. And so I know that is me. I am his mini me. And so just, keeping it in check, but activating it when necessary. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But quickly, since this is kind of a short video, I also wanted to give you guys a mortgage update because life. So thank you to everyone who asked, how it's going with your mortgage update. You were able to successfully pay $5,000 towards your mortgage last month. Let me just rewind to the month of September. I logged in to pay my mortgage, or to check on my mortgage payment. And I realized that I have been making mortgage payments that, my debt snowball that I pay, my $640. Y'all, I've been making regular mortgage payments that were supposed to have been principal payments. Ooh. Anyway, the mortgage is still getting paid. It's just that, and when I say since September, I've been doing that. September and October, I was doing that. So some of the money did go to principal, but most of my money, y'all, went to regular monthly payments, meaning that my payment got ate up in interest and everything else that they choose to take out of our account. And what also happened is it's that time of year where the banks and credit unions evaluate your accounts. And if you're a homeowner, you will understand this, especially if you have an escrow account. And so they sent me a letter saying, hey, you know what? We thought you had enough in your escrow account all year, but you didn't. And so I had to pay my escrow shortage. So I say all that to say, yes, I paid $5,000 to my mortgage, but my balance does not exactly reflect so. Because if you remember, on October 1st, your girl was about to be under $29K. I was excited. But that was not accurate. The number I was looking at was the number that I was making regular mortgage payments to. So anyway, your girl has learned. She has had her quick little orientation from the lovely credit union people. And I am going to move on and just let you know what my new official mortgage balance is. Your girl just messed it all up, okay? I was on a roll. I got too excited. I was clicking and I was making payments. Anyway, our current mortgage as of today, which is somewhere around November the 14th, is $29,814.30. I'm not happy about it, but it's where I am. And I'm just glad that I still put $5,000 in my planned budget to go towards my mortgage. I just did not realize how it would play out. I planned on putting 5,000 buckaroos directly to my principal, when in actuality, I only ended up putting maybe half that. And which $2,500 to my principal is still an amazing thing. Like, I need to stop it. But seriously, when $5,000, we literally had to keep our funds in check to make that happen last month. But anyway, I say all that to say, keep making mortgage payments, y'all. Keep making your regular payment and then some. Always do a debt snowball. Always pay extra. Just watch what you click. And timing is everything. We started paying off our mortgage and being intense at the same time that we experienced an escrow shortage. So it is what it is. From here on out, we should be golden. I am excited for what the coming months have to hold. We are still on track to pay our mortgage off by, I think it's August of 2021. Your girl wants it gone by spring. But anyway, that's all. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and budget.